What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video and I'm so excited to show you guys this video because I got to play a Black Ops 7 early last week. Call of Duty flew me out to LA to be one of the first creators to play Black Ops 7 and I was able to see campaign, play zombies, and play multiplayer. So I'm going to share with you guys some things that you may have not seen on the reveal already. So let's get into it. For the first time in Call of Duty history, we're getting global progression, which means that you can earn XP, level up your weapons, unlock your weapon camos, and complete challenges across any game mode like co-op campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. This is going to be great for players that are not just playing one mode all the time, so you can play zombies, campaign, multiplayer, and your progress is still being tracked. Call of Duty is introducing a co-op campaign where you can play solo, duo, trios, or with an entire squad. Personally, I'm really excited about this just because I'm not much of a single player gamer, so this is definitely going to influence me to want to play the campaign a little bit more since I can play with friends. The campaign takes place in 2035 and across multiple environments like Japan, the Mediterranean coast, and Avalon. This campaign is supposed to be the longest in Call of Duty history. We have 11 missions and a newly introduced endgame. Endgame will open up the entire map of Avalon for players to roam around. There can be up to 32 players at a time in Endgame trying to complete different objectives. The 11 missions that you go through throughout the campaign are essentially training you for the endgame. Keep in mind that the endgame is replayable and you can go after progressions like prestige and weapon camos. For the first time ever in Call of Duty, we'll also be seeing campaign have its own weapon mastery camo. These are some of the major changes being brought to Black Ops 7 campaign. Let me know what you're most excited for in the comments. Just like in the campaign, the multiplayer environment takes place in 2035, so we're going to be seeing a lot of settings, guns, technology that look and feel very futuristic. It's launching with 18 multiplayer maps, including 3 Black Ops 2 remastered classics like Raid, Express, and Hijacked. And let me know in the comments which Black Ops 2 remastered classic you're most excited for. They're also introducing Skirmish, an all-new 20v20 multiplayer mode that blends a variety of objectives. They introduce wingsuits, grapple, and vehicle options for traversing and combat. This is Black Ops large-scale combat. 30 weapons at launch, and we're going to be seeing some of our returning favorites like the Peacekeeper and the MAA1. The 30 weapons do include 16 never before seen in the franchise. Classic Prestige does make a return, and for the first time in Black Ops, all score streaks, field upgrades, and lethal tactical equipment can be upgraded with a new overclock system, growing more versatile the more you use them. An example Treyarch gave us at the presentation of the overclock would be for active camo. Do I want charge speed or do I want to recloak after firing? Just to be clear, specialists like active camo are not being brought back. It's actually going to be a field upgrade. Of course, the camo grind is returning with a total of 4 mastery camos per mode. For those that love to grind, whether it's camos, prestiging, or both, you can now prestige your guns. The gun gets reset back to level 1. When you prestige, you get rewarded with a camo and an attachment. You can prestige up to 2 times, and you can grind for Weapon Master Prestige to level 250. With that being said, there's going to be a lot of grind and a lot of content coming for Black Ops 7. And if you're still not feeling like that's enough grind for you, there's going to be a return of weekly challenges, which I know a lot of people are going to be happy about hearing. Now, getting into the mechanics and perks of Black Ops 7, we're getting a next level Omni movement where players now have access to wall jumping, which I'm actually really excited about because I, for one, love Omni movement, and 2, the more movement, the better, the bigger skill gap, so super excited for that. They're also adding the ability to move around while mounted, so when you mantle your gun, you can strafe around that edge. A major change that we're going to be seeing with the movement mechanics is tactical sprint is being removed by default, but there will be an option to add it to your class as a perk. There will be no ADS, in other words, no aiming down your sight while you're sliding, diving, or wall jumping, which I know for me is going to be something that I have to adapt to, or I'm hoping that there's some sort of perk that we can put on so that we're able to do something like that. We've got a couple new perks that are coming to Black Ops 7, like Looper, where you can loop your score streaks. We have Agility, which is an increased move speed or recovery time. Gung Ho, which is fire while sprinting. A specialist wildcard is being added to a Treyarch game, which, if I'm not mistaken, they had in the OG MW3, where you have the option to run specialist. selecting your 3 base perks, and then you get an additional 3 perks. But it's a point system, it's a scoring system. So at 200 you get 1 perk, 400 another, 600, and then at 1,200 score, all perks are earned. Another system that they've expanded on is the combat specialties. So right now we have, if you equip 3 of the same color perk, you receive a bonus. And that is still available, but what they're adding to Black Ops 7 is you can now mix and match. So for example, you can have like 2 blue, 1 red, and you get a combat specialty. An all new weapon build sharing will be available in Black Ops 7, where you build your class and a code gets created that you can share with your friends or in your videos, which I'm super excited for because it's so convenient and it's going to take class setup content to the next level. That about wraps up all the notes that I took from the presentation at Treyarch. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!